great game. A really, really good one indeed. However, not worth going back to because the sequels are way better across the board. But you know what? For a first game, awesome. The only negative I can think of outside of some other little things that the sequels did better is if I want to play as the yellow guy, I have no choice but to put in both players or wait for my player 1 to die and then put in a second player. It sucks, but you know what? Considering this was their first effort, I can't really complain. Overall, a good start. Metal Slug 2. Easily my favourite game of them all, and also just in general improved everything across the board. And what did it also introduce to the table? 2 new characters, both the female characters. My favourite's the white one, by the way. That's my actual main character I play as. And yeah, you can now finally play as the yellow guy on his own without needing to die all the time as player 1 and then play as player 2 and effect getting a higher score. So, yay, finally. And in general, just everything that this game just screams perfect, and to this day, I love it. And also, this is the first time where they went more than just the soldiers, and they introduced the undead. Hell freaking cool. Yeah, I get to kill some mummies and all kinds of stuff. Oh yeah, and this menu is badass. Metal Slug 3, easily my second favourite of them all. I also enjoy this game a lot, and I can see why it's everyone's favourite. It pretty much once more, like 2, does everything great and all around great too. And one of my favourite parts is the aliens. Yep, you do have aliens in this game, but you also have crab monsters and other stuff, and it keeps the same awesome menu, which I still have stuck in my head right now as we're speaking. Holy crap, it's here today for me, even while I'm unwell, which is why I look a bit unwell. Anyway, that aside, yeah, 3 pretty much once again does everything great, and I really, really like it. I love that space part where you go to space, really cool. Metal Slug 4, the weakest one of the good games, and I gotta say, it's actually still a lot of fun. In fact, it's very, very fun, and I really, really, absolutely enjoyed that new menu. Okay. You wouldn't believe me, but I actually originally didn't like this character selection, but the more times I played the game, the more times I actually started to like it, and I can safely say it's my second favourite of the character selection menus. It's really cool. Trevor reminds me of Brody every time I think about it. If you're wondering which Brody character it is, it's Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. Well, his character model, that is. But obviously his actual picture definitely doesn't remind me of that. But overall, I gotta tell you, when it comes to the levels for Metal Slug 4, it's fun. Not as fun as 3 and 2, but hey, it's still a fun time. Just that first snow level is the main piss off for me. But otherwise, outside that first snow level, it did introduce us to the dual machine guns, which I absolutely love, those melting machines. Overall, Metal Slug 4 is a lot of fun. Snow level, that first one sucks, but at the end of the day, it's enjoyable. Just not as good as 2 and 3. Metal Slug 5, the last of the original games, and a fantastic way to go out on. And 5, I gotta tell you, it is almost as good as 2 and 3. Like, I mean, it is that little few, like, points behind. Like, I mean, like, very tiny points behind, but man, I gotta tell you, what a perfect way to end the arcade games. And gee, I had a lot of fun, especially those zones where you get the mech vehicle, which is like a tank and a mech at the same time. I love that. Yeah, the beginning is a bit slow because you got that boat section, but it's not really bad at all. At first, I really didn't like it, but then when I played more, I started to actually get the hang of it. I was like, hey, I can see where they're coming from. It's actually a cool idea. There's only one negative that makes this game like third place. That horrible menu. Yuck. Absolutely disgusting. Outside of that, the levels, there's no bad one that I can recall, and I certainly like that song for Mission Complete. It's really cool. In general, Metal Slug 5 is absolutely worth your go. Just minus that ugly character selection screen, and yeah, in general, everything else is pretty damn close to perfect. You know what? For a bit of lols, let's cover Metal Slug 6, or should I say fake Metal Slug 6. Worst of them all. Piss easy, and I could do it all in one credit, or even not dying at all. It's garbage. Yeah, this isn't the real Metal Slug 6.